So the Sirens Prize trailer has now been released, and it was quite possibly the most revealing cinematic trailer yet. In my Ghost Flash regarding the news, I discussed how I believed that the Ancients are going to be our ally that Bell talks about, and I did jump to conclusions quite quickly without reviewing all appropriate evidence, because it was my immediate reaction and I wanted to get the news report out on it. However, since then, there's been more evidence to support the idea that we'll be recruiting them, but also to support the idea that we're recruiting the Sirens and not the Ancients. There's also been more clues hidden in the trailer that have been uncovered, so let's take a look at who they are according to Bell, what their price of loyalty will be, and what other things we can decipher about the Sirens Prize. If you haven't seen the trailer for the Sirens Prize yet, I highly suggest you go check it out, which I'll link in the top right now. Right, everyone back? It was great, wasn't it? Now let's get into the analysis. If you do go on to enjoy this video, then please do consider leaving a like. It really supports the channel an absolute ton, and subscribe to stay up to date with all the latest Sea of Thieves news as and when it comes out. And while you're at it, why not hit the bell as well, so you never miss a single upload. Alrighty then, our first theory of today's video is that we're going to ally with the Sirens. This theory has a lot of evidence to back it up, and let's start with the obvious. The adventure is literally called the Sirens Prize, and we are diving back to the Sunken Kingdom. We're literally going to be encountering sirens in this next adventure, no matter what. Our next piece of evidence is that the Sirens are a powerful ally. We've seen what they can do in a variety of forms, and whoever's side they're on, well, they'll certainly be dangerous. And as Bell says about the ally,
the cost of their loyalty will be high.
There is quite possibly no other race that's price of loyalty is higher than the Sirens. The question we need to ask, however, is, did we defeat or kill the Siren Queen? Personally, I'm leaning towards yes, we did kill her. In the Sunken Pearl, if what we saw wasn't a death scene, then what is? Which means the Sirens would have a new reigning monarch over the realm. This in turn would mean they have a fresh experience with us pirates and are not tormented as much by the past, although I'm sure the Siren Prince and Princesses will still take an absolute ton of persuading. Additionally, the Ancients died out a heck of a long time ago. Trying to locate them, let alone bring them back, would be a task in itself. The Ancients also wouldn't have a price of loyalty necessarily. There's no reason why we'd need to persuade the Ancients to help us, when they've already made their side very clear in the Heart of Fire novel without any persuasion. And why would we go back to the Sunken Kingdom if the ally was the Ancients? They also, willingly helped us restore the Legend of the Veil in the new Pirate Legend Voyage, so it's pretty clear who they're standing with. If it was going to be the Ancients, would we not go back to the Sea of the Damned? If the Sirens are the ally that Bell wants to find, then I think their price of loyalty will be freeing the Siren King. We can't get him back, but I'm sure there are powers that can break the curse that keep him from being released. That would certainly win the Sirens over, and then we'd have a new monarch that's already in debt to us and on our side because we freed him. Alternatively, we may be tasked with finding a way to break the Sirens' curse of everlasting sorrow. However, in a way, that would be releasing the Siren King, as they got corrupted after the incident with the Ancients and the Merfolk, because their song is one of sorrow for the loss of their king. So then, the Ancients. This idea I am still leaning towards, though I'll happily entertain both, because both theories are valid and possible. First off, in the news update, John McMurtry stated, "We diving deep beneath the waves to uncover a secret of the Ancients." And in a Twitter post, Sea of Thieves said we'll be uncovering an ancient secret. We've also already encountered the Ancients and the Legend of the Veil as stated. Albeit, again, they were willingly helping us there. That is arguably to stop the Veilstone from falling into evil. It also wasn't a lot they had to do, so to speak. Being on the side of us in a full-on war, however, different story completely. The Ancients would also know how to stop a form of ritual. They were masters of the arcane, and are very strong fighters. They quite literally are legend. Bell is also rumoured to be an ancient. She's been around for hundreds of years, is basically a goddess of the Sea of the Damned, and a goddamn badass. So would it be that far-fetched for her to be an ancient? I don't think so. She knows so much more than she lets on, and so it's fully possible, even likely, that she is one. Also, the Sirens are corrupted. You would assume they are beyond reason, and even if we were freeing the Siren King, that would mean opening up all of the areas a pirate's life uses in the sunken Pearl Tale, and I kinda think that should be saved for that really special experience. As well as being beyond reason, the Sirens hate land dwellers and want to wage war. They've been awakened for over a year, so who knows how they're going to react and what they're planning. The Sirens also can't do anything on land. Albeit even in the sea they are powerful of course with being able to sink ships, land battle will still reign supreme. They also have their ocean crawlers though, but you see it really boils down to, if the Sirens and the ocean crawlers are on our side, that literally means they'll have to delete 2 enemy types from the game, and yeah, that's not gonna happen. Commendations, shrines, treasuries, Legend of the Sunken Kingdom voyage, the whole lot. That's the ultimate point that shuts the Siren theory down. As well as this, us pirates did kill the Siren Queen, defeat countless numbers of Sirens and ocean crawlers, as well as intruding upon their kingdom and wounding their beloved daughter. Even if we free the Siren King and gain some trust, that makes us square, not them in debt to us. The question is, what will the Ancients' price of loyalty be with this theory? This could quite easily also be the Siren King's body, as he was originally ancient, the warrior to be precise, and even though they probably repent him, he was still one of their kind, and perhaps they can do something to bring him back? We know the Ancients were masters of the arcane as mentioned, so we'll have to wait and see. Let me know who you think I will be down in the comments below. I'm really interested to know actually, and please let me know your theories. Why do you think we'll be siding with either the Ancients or the Sirens? Alright, let's move on to analysing the trailer further because there is some really juicy bits. And the main big reveal that's recently been discovered is that the skeleton runes that are in place are not the same as the ones in the Heart of Fire Tall Tale. Instead of King Flame Heart, the runes read Kraken, Ship, and Resurrection. This could be symbolising the silver blade we see in the Sunken Pearl, perhaps being taken by Flameheart and his lot. Now I'm going to be honest, full credit to Captain Falcoy for thinking up this sort of bit, because honestly I wasn't going to originally add this part, but I couldn't not after hearing his theory. It's kinda too juicy. His theory is that, of course, the silver blade is the Kraken Ship Resurrection thing. And it's described by the Siren Queen as her prize, a Siren's prize in the Sunken Pearl Tale. So could this perhaps be what we're searching for? Personally I'm not so sure, but it's certainly a theory worth hearing out. If it's in a trailer, I'm sure we'll see its meaning come into fruition in the future, but more than likely not in this adventure. Finally, I want to address Stitchy Jim. In my previous video I did on this subject, I stated that Mike Chapman said in an interview that his story was over, and it came to my attention that this may have been a joke. Well, it's hard to tell. I'll play the clip and you can decide for yourself.
Yeah, so he's still down there. He just, lost his footing and his story's over. He's never coming back.
Never.
No.
Ever.
No.
Oh,
Go into the lava.
Watch this space. Watch this space. He's out there somewhere.
Alright, so, he does say watch the space, so I guess we'll have to just wait and see. The trailer is in Stitchy Jim's lair, so it would be some great foreshadowing if he is the Herald of the Flame. Personally, I'm still holding out on my Harry Harkley theory from the Heart of Fire novel, but, we'll see. All of this is just speculation, so we do still have the ton of unanswered questions. Who will we side with, the Sirens or the Ancients? Why are we going back to the Sunken Kingdom? Who is the Herald of the Flame? When will Flameheart be getting resurrected? And what is the Ancient's secret? I want to thank you all for watching and stay tuned for Thursday.